Hi, and welcome to my podcast, introducing the BA2plus calculator. The BA is a business calculator that has a large number of useful functions for the business major. We will focus on the time value of money function. Some of the keys that we will be using most are the CPT or compute button, the time value of money buttons on the third row, and the format button on the bottom row. The calculator is normally defaulted to 2 decimal places. Let's change this to 9 decimal places. We start off by pressing the second button, then pressing the format button. You'll see on the calculator screen DEC equals 2. Type in 9 and hit the enter button on the top row. Then in order to get out of this, let's press the second button, then press the quit button. The calculator also sometimes ships from the factory with 12 compounding periods or 12 payments per year setting as the default. We want our calculator's payments per year setting to be 1 in order to conform with the time value of money tables in our textbook. Let's change the setting by pressing the second key, then pressing the P/Y key. Let's enter 1, then press the enter key, and finally once again we can get out of here by pressing the second key, then pressing the quit key. The time value of money variables that we will be using are located on the third row from the top. There are 5 variables and all of the variable keys are a different color than the surrounding keys. The N key is used to indicate how many compounding periods or payments are involved. The I/Y key is used to enter the periodic interest rate. The PV key enters the lump sum value at the present time. The PMT key is for the amount of the periodic payments, and lastly the FV key is for the future value of the investment. Since time value of money problems are really word problems, let's set up a table to help us organize the problems and assign the variables and the variable amounts. We'll need 2 columns and 5 rows for each problem. The proper way to enter a value for a variable is to type in the value, then press the key for the variable. However, the most important step in this entire process is clearing the time value of money worksheet. Yes, it's a worksheet. The calculator has a memory and will hang on to any variable values that have been put in there in the last calculation. So we have to clear that stuff out before we get started. So in order to do this, we need to press the second button, then press the clear TVM button. Now let's do a quick example. How much will we have in 10 years if we deposit $50,000 in an account paying 8% interest compounded yearly? Well, as you can see from the chart, N is 10 because it's 10 years. I/Y is 8 because we're talking about 8%. Yes, we're entering a whole number, not a decimal. Texas Instruments uses whole numbers for percentages, so we enter the whole number 8, not 0.08 as we know we really should. The present value is $50,000 and there are no payments involved. Now let's enter the values into the calculator. Type in 10 and press the N key. Type in 8 and press the I/Y key. Type in 50,000 and press the PV key. Now, in order to get the calculator to compute this amount, we have to tell it to compute it. So we're going to press the CPT key, then press the FV key, and voila! The calculator will return the future value amount.